good for 4th in the Eastern Conference. Kevin Cutler is the crew chief. He tosses it up. C.J. Washington, the referee, and Robert Hussey, the umpire.
Taking chances and seeing how the referees call these games and some of the touches early, it's in their favor so far.
Barnes now with the defensive duties against Giannis. The handoff to Dame. Another three-point look. That time he sinks it. It's his first of the night. It was 12 three-point attempts.
I could not believe that. I thought the stat monitor was wrong.
Dame, the baseline jumper for 2. Grady Dick, pump fake to a driving Mitchell, who off balance just tossed it up, because things like that could happen.
No, but it's so telling, and Giannis the same. It's just both of those drives and finishes for Giannis. Effort. They take effort like that.
Alley-oop came to Giannis.
Oh yeah, so many. Just imagine the memories that people have. I think when someone passes, you go like, boy, what a shot right there by Taurean Prince. But you go like, you hope you can hold on to their memories and their spirit.
Who suffered that injury against Orlando on Wednesday, that hip injury.
Boy, you saw it happen when it did. Remember, he just took such a hip check right in his hip like that. R.J. Barrett knocking down a 3.
Shoot a ton of three-pointers. They're 1 for 3 here tonight, but that guy does. And that guy has made a ton of three-pointers. Damian Lillard with another.
A little ovation as they come in. They love it for a lot of reasons, but both with 14 points off the bench last game. And there's a reason when you sustain leads. Nice.
Oh, Giannis! Transferring over to the Orlando game, coming off the bench, and sort of an experiment here for this team to see, first of all, if he can get healthy in this kind of role, and second of all, just to see if this kind of role is working, as Grady Dick gets the finger roll finish.
The shooting foul, but AJ, he sure might get some of those as well.
Yeah, AJ's got to pick the brain, right? If Damian Lillard or something like that. Speaking of picking the pocket, Giannis going all the way. Count the pocket. And 1 for Giannis. The freight train.
But how fitting, the City Edition jerseys, the court, this night when we're honoring Bob Uecker. I mean, it couldn't have been more kismet, if you ask me.
That's very true.
Yeah, and it really is something that I think as you watch a game, to your point, is something you can really sense.
AJ Green, that is number 200. Three-pointers. You know, few work harder than AJ behind the scenes to build into that standard contract, and now just a regular contributor here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Barnes has had a primary defender duties here in the first quarter. Giannis spins right off of him. Finding Gary Trent Jr. in the corner, who finds BP. Some circus passing here for the Bucks, and a circus shot there for BP to end it all. I guess that's fitting for that possession.
Just 16 points, but like you said, 3 first quarters in a row. And look, it's not easy to sustain those leads, but they've done it the last 2, so let's do it again.
Oh, hello, Brook Lopez, an exclamation point to begin the second quarter.
Yeah, doesn't even try.
Few that I see do that consistently here in the league. I mean, obviously you've seen it. Dame gets the drop. The 5-serve forearm drop. Count it.
Not an easy thing to do, to make a three-pointer and get hit from 25, 30 feet away. He does it.
Bruce Brown, another lay-in. Gary Trent Jr. dribbles right into that. It's like he's never left after missing 3 games. TP, another opportunity. Dame from Dameland. You got it. Damian Lillard, 4 of 5 from three-point territory in the first half, and he's tallied 19 points.
Back when there's changes like that, as always, I don't know, or people are excited, but I think it's, got to have a game winner to get to 40. Someone's got to hit a game winner in each game, and the winners.
Brook trying to move against Scotty Barnes, drops it off. Giannis takes the bump and then goes all the way. Count it, body bucket and 1. 3 of 4 from 3. Trent Jr. too strong. Ball's loose. Giannis has it. Giannis finishes it. Brook was pursuing. He might have hurt his hand though.
He just
slammed it against the backboard. Meanwhile, the other way. Giannis! Oh! They just got Greeked and freaked. Don't forget the 75 against Sacramento. Beating the buzzer. Pirtle's got 4 personals. Rims out Giannis, a monstrous offensive rebound, and an even better finish.
Move like that with that timing, just moving Giannis around so that his defender gets in trouble.
Hurdle push shot. Rollins transition look, no one stopped him. Giannis calling for it back, and Barnes steps in the way of that post feed. And feeding Barrett.
It starts on the defensive end, and you've seen him being a very willing defender, but if he can get those steals and deflections and they get off to the races, he's obviously a willing passer too.
Dang. All right, the lead's 13. Again, the Bucks have led the entire way. Dang. Alley-oop, lob play to Brook. Stagger screen for Dame. He finds Giannis with another finish. Another multi-dunk game for Giannis.
Last possession, to your point. It's late in the clock. You're not deferring. You got to make something happen, and he did.
Giannis with a hesitation and that length getting another lay-in. He's got 27.
85, 90% of their free throws, they go away from it, but Bucks still making them pay when they do.
Giannis takes it. Oh, get another! Another and one. Milwaukee 83%, Toronto 80%. Out of layups. A lot of two-pointers. Bobby says, you know what? We're going to mix that up a little bit. I'll give you a three.
In the NCAA tournament, can you imagine? Going to have to look some of those up.
That was with 6 seconds to shoot. Chris just drains it. Bobby Portis.
Open looks.
Giannis was trying to find Brook in the dunker. Here comes Barnes, looks it off. And the finish by Boucher.
Thought about it. That one thought about it, rattled in and out, and trying to play hero again for them, but not getting it to go.
Brook Lopez will hit his three-pointer, though, the first points. Bobby's posting up. They decide to go second side here on this possession. Trent Jr. goes glass. What a tough angle, a tough shot to get.
Boy, they just cannot buy a three, and you see why they've lost so many games is they just can't finish TP.
Oh, but that's a killer for Toronto, that is. TP in a win against the Bucks last year. It's good to have him on our side now.
He is. I think Bucks fans, if they were watching those games, they remember he was cooking against Milwaukee. I think you were cheering him on, and I'm sure so proud to be able to watch him do what he's doing with this group.
How about this? Dad approves, I bet. Look at that ball handling. Giannis against Pirtle. Just challenge him in the mid-range. Just challenge him.
You can get away with a little more, usually, if you're a guard. Kind of use your hands a little more.
There's Barrett with the putback. AJ Green. Chris is still in. Giannis is still in. Olynyk takes it away from Giannis. Wow.
He's going to stand, so I need you to use your hand. Very good coach. Very good coach.
Another bucket for Giannis to get 34 points for number 34. 122 they put up against Orlando. 125 and counting here tonight on this Friday. Chris Middleton. Some more fun on the bench with Chris and Giannis. And so 2 out of the 3 games of this week, the Bucks have set a season high, 130 points. They do it again here tonight on this Friday night against Toronto. Get another Deer dub. 130 to 112 the final.